I grew up watching Super Saiyans. Watching their black hair turn blonde was always so sick to me. In addition to this, I would always grow up idolizing Brad Pitt because obviously he had the best hair all throughout Hollywood. And then all these other 90s stars like Leonardo DiCaprio, River Phoenix, there's one thing they all had in common. That is blonde hair. Now, in my opinion, blonde hair looks very, very aesthetic. No matter your skin tone, no matter your ethnicity, I think it looks sick on just about everybody. And personally, 90% of my exes have also had blonde hair. So I kind of think it's a very aesthetic thing. So if you don't know how to get it properly, in today's video, I'm going to go over exactly how to attain lighter hair naturally so you can bring it down a couple shades, or how to actually get highlights. Because there's going to be a right way to get highlights and get your hair done, and then there's definitely a wrong way to do it, which most people have no idea about. So let's get straight into it. Personally, for me as a child, I had platinum hair. There's photos of me as a baby. And then as I got older and older, my hair would naturally get darker, to where sometimes in the winter months, my hair was like completely brown, to where now it's obviously a little bit more golden. And I've done pretty much everything to change the color of my hair, you know, like I'll do different tactics, different natural things. And when I had long hair especially, I get highlights like every 3 months. So I'm very familiar with highlights as well. So we're just gonna break everything down step by step, man. All right, number one, we need to eliminate sun-in and then anything peroxide based. So this should not be an option. Most people, this is like the go-to, it seems like. Oh, like you wanna lighten your hair, like you wanna get blonde hair. Let me just put in some sun-in and let it sit. No. This will completely damage your hair. One, it's not very good for you. And then two, it's gonna give you a coppery, redhead, ginger look. Like, it's not gonna look good. You're not gonna look like a golden Super Saiyan or Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall. You're gonna look like Ron Weasley, man, from Harry Potter. So number one, eliminate sun-in. Don't even have it in your head. Now, in addition to this, a lot of you guys, once again, you want to change your hair color, so you think, oh, I'm just going to go to the supermarket, get some box color, or even worse, you're going to get henna, which, same thing, man, same category. Both of these, you're going to end up with an unaesthetic hair color. It's not going to look good. You're going to have coppery hair. It's going to be red. It's not very good. By the way, my sister-in-law is a professional hairstylist, so a lot of this comes from her ranting because she knows a lot about hair. So avoid box color, avoid henna, and avoid sun-in. This is probably what 90% of you guys do when you want to color your hair. It's not a viable option for anybody. So you want blonde hair, eliminate these. Now there are two ingredients that are completely natural that can lighten your hair by a couple of shades. And these two ingredients is going to be baking soda and then apple cider vinegar. So the way to incorporate this, or at least my method of doing so, would be every couple days or so, you can use baking soda. Now this is actually a natural method of washing your hair known as no poo. It's very famous on the internet, especially in the late 2010s. But here's exactly what you do. So you use the baking soda like a shampoo instead of real shampoo. And then after this, use the apple cider vinegar almost as a conditioner. And so that's pretty much just the two-step method. So if you were to go with this route to lighten your hair, essentially I would recommend doing that almost daily, and then once a week, this is when I would actually use like real shampoo, some real Hans de Foucault, which is the hair product I use. It's the best on the market in my opinion. Just picked up some more today, but no poo is also an option. All right, so another option we can do. So go pick up some lemon juice. So you can get it already made, or you can just get the fresh lemons, chop it up, make your own stuff. So pretty much you just put the lemon juice in your hair, leave it in the hair for maybe like an hour, and then wash it out, take a shower. Now there's actually tons of health benefits to putting lemon juice on the hair. It can get rid of dandruff, it can help with hair growth. It's very good. So you can also do this pretty much every single day of the week. This will help naturally lighten your hair without getting that coppery look. Now obviously one of the best natural options, man, go to the beach. Literally, like, why do you think all these surfers have blonde hair? It's because two things. One is going to be the salt water. The salt water naturally is going to break down the hair, make it lighter. And then two is the sun actually hitting the hair, man. The sun lightens the hair like crazy, and it's completely natural. It looks completely good. This is why all these surfers, man, they have natural highlights. And this is why sometimes I'll come up on here. My hair is always different colors and stuff, because I'll spend a week just like at the beach, and then sometimes I'll spend months without the beach at all. So it's always changing. Now, if you want to take things to the extreme, just like the lemon juice method, man, put some lemon juice and then some water. So make your hair completely soaking wet, and then go to the beach or just go outside, soak in a whole bunch of sun on the head until your head is dry. If you were to do this every single day, you will literally have blonde hair in no time, man. So those are the best natural methods. Now let's discuss how to actually get it professionally done. Now, I think a lot of guys look very sick with natural highlight. And now Brad Pitt, by the way, guys, I hate to break it to you, but a lot of times when his hair looks his best, he's got highlights in, man. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of these celebrities, their hair color is not their natural hair color. So when it comes to looks maxing, color should not be off limits. So if you want to go blonde, just go to a professional hairstylist. You've got two options. One is going to be bleach. So obviously this is going to be peroxide. I recommend this for people who have super dark hair. So if it's like a dark brown, if it's almost black, you should definitely bleach it because it's going to make it a lot cooler of a blonde. But if you're closer to like a sandy blonde, like very light brown, kind of like my hair color, then you can just get a color whenever you go to the hairstylist. So you just go there, tell them you want like a golden blonde color, and then they're gonna add color to it. So this is much less damaging than the bleach actually. It's gonna have a lot better texture, and overall, it's gonna be very viable long term to sustain the blonde looks. So it's just a couple shades lighter and you're just coloring it. It's much better. Make sure it's a real salon. Make sure it's a woman. Make sure that like you're not going to a super cuts or a cheap place. Like if you're paying less than $100 for highlights, it's not the right place. And once again, please to God, avoid the box color or anything like this. It's gonna destroy your hair, look like crap. If anyone watching this needs help with their fitness goals, link in the description box for a free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. I've transformed thousands of physiques into Greek god male model shapes. So if you want to be next, link in the description box. Also, if you need some of the best supplements in the fitness industry, kalosique.com. We've got pre-workout, creatine, whey protein, everything, man. Link in the description box or kalosique.com. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and like this video to push it out into the YouTube algorithm. That's it. I'm gone.